Second half, ladies and gentlemen. Going to suffer again, I'm afraid. We've got a wedding next. And then we're followed by Emrys. His Way. He's got to have it his way, isn't he? And then Deb and Trevor, Ruby Tuesday. Okay? Enjoy.
Photographs to be taken and memories to treasure. Now, bride and groom, let's take you first. Big, big smile. Oh, super duper. Lovely, absolutely lovely. Now, bridesmaids. Can we have the bridesmaids, please? Now, bridesmaids, we do want to see you, but we also want to see the bride and groom. Oh, that's lovely. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Super photo. Smile, big smile. Oh, lovely. Thank you, bridesmaids. We'll probably need you again later. Now, let me have a look at my list. Who's next? Ah, drunken uncles. All drunken uncles, please. Lovely, well done. You're on the stage. Well done. Now just take care. Let's give him a hand and get him up here. Oh, excellent, excellent. Well done. Oh my goodness, I'll never take another photo. Right, now let's have you lined up, drunken uncles. Oh, no, this way, this way, this way. Just stand for a minute, just for a few, just for a shot. Oh, bride, darling, let's put you back perfect, because you're so beautiful. Right, drunken uncles, let's have the photo. Lovely. Now you make your way back to the bar and enjoy your drinks. They're doing pretty well so far. Now, who's next? Those guests you invited but didn't expect to turn up. Come along, guests, come along. Oh, ladies, you both look beautiful. Just try to smile, even if you do look the same. Smile. Oh, come on, lovely. Just in a little bit. Together. Coochie, coochie. Coochie, coochie. Lovely, lovely. Enjoy your Prosecco. This photography isn't easy, you know. Right, next, let's have a look who's next. on a sec, because the bridegroom is just looking a little concerned. Now, come along, come along, come along. Right, now, anyone who has slept with the bride? Anyone that's slept with the bride? Now, I'll just have to put my camera down. Over to you, Mr. Brown. Lovely, thank you. Oh, right, thank you. Now, anyone who has slept with the groom? Anyone slept with the groom? Oh, there's somebody coming. Oh, lovely. And finally, anyone who thinks this is going to last. Well, bridegroom, it's been quite a day for you. And I've only done the photographs.
my way. For What is a man? What has he got? If not himself, then he has not to say the things he truly feels, and not the words of one who kneels. Let the record show I took all the blows and did it my way.
below me down is Julian John. Well, I haven't seen Julian for, well, the last time I saw you, you come running out of this door shouting, "It's a boy! It's a boy! Bloody hell, it's a boy!" Have you been to Bangkok in Thailand since or not? For those of you who don't know me, my name's John Lewis.
We know.
And for those of you who can't remember, my name's John Lewis. Do you know where the wife took me for my birthday? Took me to Cardiff. Took me shopping to Cardiff, believe it or not. I'd never been to Cardiff before. But you know, I was very impressed. Because the people of Cardiff, they were very kind. They must have known I was coming. They must have known it was my birthday. They must have known it was my first time in Cardiff. Because when we got down the bottom end of the shopping centre, there was a great big sign. It said, "Welcome to John Lewis." After we'd done the shopping, the wife said, "Well, we better go and have something to eat, like." So we went to this restaurant. We went in, there was a sign saying, "Please wait here to be seated." Well, we waited there 4 or 5 minutes. And anyway, after a while, this man came along. He said, "Can I help you, sir?" I said, "I wonder." Anyway, that didn't work, did it? I said, "Can I help you, sir?" I said, "I don't suppose you've got a radiator cap for a 1979 Ford Cortina, have you?" What a question. Anyway, he took us to our seat and we ordered our meal. The wife had tarka curry. That's a bit like chicken curry, but it's a little hotter. I got another job now, ladies and gentlemen. Stacking shelves in Tesco's. It's a damn good job, to be honest. I was there last Sunday, actually, stacking away, like. And I had a tap on the shoulder. And this lady said, excuse me, sir, young man. Young man, that's what she said.
Did she have a white stick?
I don't know. I can't remember. "Excuse me, young man. Have you any broccoli?" I said, "I'm very sorry, madam. We haven't got any broccoli at the moment." I said, "It won't be until next Wednesday." And off she went. 2 minutes later, she's back. Taps me on the shoulder again. "Excuse me, young man, have you any broccoli?" I said, "No, as I said before, we haven't got any broccoli till next Wednesday." And off she went. Bloody hell, and 2 minutes later, she's back again. Taps me on the shoulder. "Excuse me, young man, have you any broccoli?" I said, "Can you do me a favour?" She said, "What's that?" I said, "Can you tell me how many O's are in potato?" She said, "Well, 2, she said. "Is that right?" She said, "Can you tell me how many B's are in cabbage?" She said, 2. I said, "Can you tell me how many F's are in broccoli?" She said, "There's no F in broccoli." I was talking to Mark Watson earlier outside. He said, "John, boy, John, he said you look tired." I said, "Well, I work for me living, John, not like you, right?" And he said, "By damn, you need a holiday, John." The problem is, ladies and gentlemen, every time I go on holiday, the wife gets pregnant. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. The next time I go on holiday, I'm going to take the wife with me. I went on holiday to the United States once, and I met this native Red Indian, you know, the ones with the feathers. And he introduced me to his wife, his squaw. He said, "This is my squaw. Her name is 5 Horses." I said, "That's interesting. What's 5 horses mean?" He said, "Nag, nag, nag, nag." I was talking to another chap from the United States, from Missouri. His name was Willie Van Lesbian. He said he was calm down. He said his name was Willie Van Lesbian. He said he was an actor, an entertainer, and he was on his way to Hollywood and he was going to become a star. I said, no way, mate. No, not with a name like Willie Van Lesbian. I said, you're going to have to change your name. He said, what do you know about it? I said, well, I've been in Llangols's show several times. And he said, I'll bet you £100, he said, I'll bet you £100 now that Willie Van Lesbian will become famous in Hollywood and will become a household name. And we bet on it, we shook on it. Well, I never heard from him for several years. But then I had a letter. Well, I opened the letter, and as soon as I opened the letter, I could see it was from Willie Van Lesbian. And the letter went something like this. Dear John Boy, please find enclosed a cheque for £100. I took your advice and changed my name from Willie Van Lesbian. And ever since I've done that, I've enjoyed much success in Hollywood. He signed the bottom of the letter, Dick Van Dyke. The wife has taken up boxing, ladies and gentlemen. And as you probably know, ladies boxing, 10 2-minute rounds. Well, she had her last fight about 2 months ago. She had the last fight, her first fight about 2 months ago. Well, she only lasted the first round. Well, when she come to the corner, I said, she was blowing and sweating. I said, you're not fit enough, you're not fit enough. She said, John, 2 minutes is a long time. Think about it. Anyway, I've just had somebody's just told me that there's the road is closed between Llangolslew and Manorty. A lorry overturned, lost its load. It's bound to be Criscannon, it's bound to be the Bowens, isn't it? The lorry was carrying carrots, parsnips and potatoes. The police have said you'll have to use other routes. I think that's enough of me. There's one chap yawning there.
Not alone.
Well, there's two yawning there. Right, who have we got next? We've got the Time Warp next, ladies and gentlemen. And then the band will be playing Lullaby of Broadway. And then we're off to prison or something, Cell Block. And then Chloe and her backers are singing Sisters Are Doing It For Themselves. And then, of course, we've got the famous Logettes at the end. Thank you very much. Enjoy.
It's astounding. Time is fleeting. Madness takes its toll. But listen closely.
Not for very much longer.
I've got to keep control.
had it coming, he had it coming, he only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet that you would have done the same. You know, I've been asking for some help at lambing time for ages. Every cent we couldn't afford any. Then all of a sudden, Emrys got the hang of the internet. And we were having not one, but 3 lambing students. All young, all sexy. Eva Davis, Lennis Brett, and Liz Bowen. To make them feel at home, Emrys then purchased a very expensive sauna. So I waited until they were all inside, locked the door, threw away the key, and turned the heat dial up to 100 degrees. He had it coming, he had it coming, he had it coming, he had it coming, he only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet that you would have done the same.
You know when marriage loses its spice after a while? Well, I asked my John boy to arrange a little surprise for me. After a few days, no, hang on. To add a little romance back into our relationship. After a few days, he came back to me. And he said he'd arrange a little trip for me. Where I would treat him to a lineup of some of the sexiest males in the UK. Good looking, well groomed, muscular. I thought I was going to Llanghutsel Pub. But oh no. Then I thought perhaps I was going to see the Chippendales. But oh no. He took me to the Ramsales. The Ramsales in Bills. So I thought I'd arrange a little trip for him, a little break for him. But this little break involved his neck.
He had it coming, he had it coming, he had it coming, he had it coming, he only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet that you would have done the same. It's hard when you're married to a man who thinks you should live up to what his mother's like. And it's hard, it's really hard. But there is no way I could compare to her Trevor's life. But I did try, and I tried very hard. But the house was always full of dust. I never knew where to stand when they moved the sheep. My roast beef was always hard. Yorkshire pudding's too small. And my fruitcake was always soggy. So, I came up with an idea of making some cupcakes. Some special cupcakes with a special added ingredient that some men just can't take their sweetening. He had it coming, he had it coming, he had it coming, he had it coming, he only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet that you would have done the same.
Every night, Darren had to have control over the television set. Every single night. He was too tight to buy a second television. He would settle down to watch some old farming program. And after about 5 minutes, he'd fall asleep. And after another 5 minutes, he'd start to snore. Boy, can he snore. He'd clutch that remote control like a £5 note. I'd creep up and try and slip it out of his hand, and then he'd wake and say, I was watching that every single night. So I fixed that remote control to give him a shock when he turned it on. A high volt shock. And I shocked him 5 times.
He had it coming.
He had it coming.
He had it coming.
He had it coming.
He only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet that you would have done the same.
Andrew's bathroom habits were disgusting. Boxer shorts and dirty socks all over the floor. And what is it with you men in toilets? The handle on the side is to flush after you've been. And the brush in the corner is to wipe up all your residue. And the seat can go down as well as up, but he could only manage to put it up. And all he could say was, nag, 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 pick up your boxer shorts and your dirty socks. So I decided I rung Roger Lewis, the plumber, to come and fix the loose toilet seat. And after 2 years, he finally turned up. And when he was down there, I pushed his head in. Yes, I pushed his head in 5 times.
He had it coming.
He had it coming.
He had it coming.
He had it coming.
He only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet that you would have done the same. He had it coming.
He had it coming.
He had it coming.
He had it coming.
He only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet that you would have done the same.
about it, ladies and gentlemen. What do you think of it then? Oh, come on, it was better than that. There's a lot of behind the scenes, well not quite behind the scenes, but the band of Katie, Trevor, Rob and Ruth. The sound engineer, David Morgan. And then we've got the man on the video here, Mr. Michael Brown. Thank you. And behind the scenes, recovered up a lot of the time, our stage manager and curtain man, Richard. And then we've also got the doorman. Who's on tonight? Who's on tonight? Sid and Eric. Sid and Eric. Sid and Eric. Sid and Eric, alright. And also we've got the car park attendant, Dale Edgar. Without all that, like to say a few words. Where are you, Karen?
Mummy today.
Oh, in depth. Got that bloody wrong as well.
Anything on David? Oh, yes, it is. Yes, Karen, if I could just borrow a few of your inches in height, that would be great. Thanks very much. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of this wonderful cast and everybody, and Llangollen Community Hall, I'd like to thank you all so much for coming this evening. These sort of events that we put on, you know, they make such a difference, and it means that we can keep refurbishing our hall. And if you haven't been for a little while, you'll see some changes here, and you know, it is looking lovely. I think, hope you'll agree. You know, it's a huge timepiece putting something like this together, and every component, every cog has to work, and when that big pendulum swings in on opening night, you know, it all has to tick-tock along perfectly, hopefully, to bring you a good show. And I have to say, this wonderful cast, you know, they come from all walks around here, you know, this is something they do for leisure. Some are comfortable on stage, some are not so comfortable, but they all give their time, they give their effort. And, you know, I hope you've enjoyed this evening. We've certainly enjoyed putting it on for you. And, you know, thank you very much indeed for taking the time and coming out. What we'd also like to do, we've got a few thank yous. So, I don't exactly know where they are, but we've got a few gifts to give out. So oh, they're behind me. Is this a panto? Oh, no, they're not. Okay then. Now I haven't got my specs, so you have to tell me who they are now. David, where are you? Come on, David, Mr. Soundman. Thank you very much. Grand job. Where's Rob? On the guitar over there. And where's Ruth on the clarinet over here? Well done, Ruth. Where are you? Here he is. And finally, who would be?
Where's
Nothing.
Where's the beer?
Where's Katie?
Where is Katie?
This show would not have happened without her.
Someone who I absolutely forgot, who is very, very important. Very important. And that's our compere for this evening. Mr. John Lewis!
Just like to apologise for all my cock-ups. Thank you.